Hello and welcome to the last few days of our Dragon Warrior Randomizer Summer Tournament Group Stage match. Today we have a matchup between EMP, Any Amount of Money, and the Seawolf1 with bracket implications, and our bottom race, Z-Man and FearonBurgundy, a match mainly for pride. I believe this is the best voice of, what is it, the Northeast U.S. or something like that. Anyway, I am Aaron, 2U2, and with me on comms today is Edgeworth. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to seeing who wins in this fight for supremacy between buffalo wings and Philly cheesesteak.
Awesome. And the race we have on top is important because if the Seawolf is victorious, he will force a playoff tiebreaker race. And if not, he will actually be eliminated. So that is the last race for everyone on the screen today, actually. And I was talking too much and I missed. What did we get here in the treasury, Edgeworth?
So we have the obligatory key, a box of gold, and let's see, what was the other item? The fighter's ring.
Well, the fighter's ring will be good. Give him a little strength, but I have a feeling they're going to be aiming for magic instead. And we see Remolder right off the bat. Gold and Remolder means infinite keys as long as they get there safely. So pretty good start. Should be pretty soft. And EMP getting level 2. Those stats look pretty good.
Yeah, starting off with Hurtmore, and we have keys. This is, I don't know, it says all the makings of a jet seed. We'll just see how this goes.
Indeed. And I don't think we saw... No, it looks like Seawolf's going back in. Might be checking that chest. Yeah. And you have Hurtmore at the beginning. In a lot of ways, you're looking for good enemies, and then you're just going to die right off the bat. Just keep cycling over and over. And, well, Golden Remolder, which I guess could be useful. Or there might be something worth buying here.
Alright, well, after Z-Man gains the level, I saw it was 21 extra strength, so... Alright. Sure.
Alright, so we're not lacking in strength either, at least for these early enemies. Probably still going to be seeing the Hurtmore more often, but that gives you something against like a Magician or something that you don't feel like wasting the MP on, I suppose.
Oh my goodness, the next town down the street is Garenham, so now you've got keys and you've got so many treasures to open up at the start. It will be very likely that you're going to run into at least one of the Erdrick's items laying around somewhere.
Yeah, just going to go ahead and clear out all of the town treasure chests right off the bat. See how long it is until somebody goes back into Tantic. Well, I just say that, and we see Fearon picked up... what was that exactly? I saw Erdrick something.
Erdrick's token, so... I am technically correct. It's not the one you're looking for, though.
Or as I think he would put it, Erdrick's tease. Then we get the Garenham chest. I believe I saw Torch and Stones for Seawolf. I didn't see the first one, though. I'm just slow on everything right now.
It's just a box of money. And the jerk in the basement of Tantagel, so... But who do we have in the basement of Garenham? It's Tablet! Oh, have all the free things you want.
And Seawolf equipping the Fighter's Ring and the Dragon Scale, both in the basement. Just decided to do all the menuing all at the same time. Throw the torch, equip everything all at once.
Yeah, it's a shame that you can't just stick in the menu and do all that at once, but I like the idea.
And EMP doing this one in the dark, maybe just doing a little bit of a flex here. Although, didn't quite get it all without the bonks. But there we go. A nice herb. Erdrick's herb just growing in the basement of Garenham.
Yeah, I guess the hydroponic lights went out.
Z-Man had already filled up on herbs, so he didn't even find anything. That was sad. Now, Seawolf getting his first experience starts out with Hurtmore, has all of these monies, all of these fines, and yeah, he kills a slime for his first.
How about a third town?
Oh, I see that. And now that is an excellent enemy with Hurtmore. Obviously, the agility is a bit rough, but 70 experience, that's a couple levels right there.
Yeah, Z-Man, lucky that there wasn't a deadly ambush off of that. But hey, outside, not bad to have either.
Looks like he's gonna decide to just keep filling up. Not a bad strategy if you're concerned about buying anything, because, well, he hasn't seen it yet, but we did not see any gold in Tantagel from FearonBurgundy, so we know that isn't a thing.
Alright, and it's cold. Alright, so one more spot to check for more of Erdrick's stuff.
Well, it's not any Erdrick stuff, but you're usually not sad to see the harp early.
Yeah. Oh, Fearon getting ambushed by a Troll Magi, so that's no good. And meanwhile, Z-Man continuing this rocket start, just finding all kinds of good enemies in the zone to hurt more.
Yeah, already at level 5, this is going to get him level 6 off of this Wraith. And yet another town just to the northwest of Cole. Wow.
I apologize, I have cat aggro. I'll be right back.
No worries, I still laughing. So basically, every town in this, it just seems to be slightly, just barely on screen from the next one. Looks like EMP has found Charlock, which is also close to the start. Maybe need to double check to make sure we have normal map size on. I guess we've all seen Charlock by now, so I'm just a little slow to that one. And another cave just to the southwest of Cole. So much going on screen right now. It is hard to keep up. Everyone's doing something slightly different, and there's so much new and exciting things, like Hawksness, which you have Hurtmore, so you got a shot here. And, oh yeah, taking out that Warlock, you're gonna hurt more everything at this point. Until you get some hit points, you're not super picky about where you use that spell.
Oh boy, there's Hawksness.
Yep, just to the northwest of Cole. We haven't seen the cave down there yet, and that is one of the less interesting enemies you could see here. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to do much against it.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely worth, it's worth taking a peek and seeing if it's Axe Knight, but no. That's no fun.
Fearon is in here, but he does not even have the sleep spell yet, so, you come into the Stone Man, you're kind of winging a prayer, hope that you can sleep it and it stays asleep for a while enough that, maybe get 2 out of 3 Hurtmores. But, yeah, that guy just said no in a very harsh way.
Yeah, I mean, when you get ambushed by a Stone Man, it's time to reconsider your options.
So right now, everybody is retracing everybody's steps, doing the things that they haven't done when there are so many things to do. I think the only thing we haven't seen yet from what we've seen on screen is whatever that cave is southwest of Cole.
Yeah, we'll definitely get there at some point. Just looks like yeah, everybody is just kind of high-fiving each other on the way to just exploring this amazing starting area.
It's like maybe a few kids at the fair who went off their different directions, and they meet up and they're like, "Oh, did you see what was over there? Oh yeah, this was awesome too." And they're just like, everybody's running around getting all the things.
I mean, all I can say though is I'm just happy that no one went right from the start.
True, although I think the town, like, it's kind of been leading you this way. So maybe something really awesome is just to the east or whatever that we just don't know about. Although what could be, what are we missing? Like Cantlin, basically, and Mountain and Grave?
Yeah, that's really about it. Oh, well, the Night Snow hurt more too. That's fun.
Yeah, you're not probably going to want to see them yet, although maybe in a couple of levels once the hit points pick up a little bit. The agility's not too bad. Again, I think of all of our players, Ferran is the only one not running strength HP. He's doing his normal strength agility.
Yeah, it feels like this would just be a good time to park in a desert zone and just, like, right where Z-Man is, just murder as many of these mid-tiers as possible, and hopefully you get a nice bump in HP.
Yeah, he's seen Rogue Scorpions, he's seen Wraiths. Those are great enemies with Hurt More. I think Wraith's a little bit on the low side, but you'll still take it.
Yeah, it's a crit here. Yeah, these enemies, not as good.
And thank you very much, our Barbaloot, for the raid. Also, hi to you. You're joining in the 10-minute mark where everyone has found tons of stuff right off the bat. Starting out with Hurtmore, and oh, there was a town southwest. Of course.
Oh, hey, it's Callan. Alright. Oh, and EMP survived the first Green Dragon hit, but not the second. Tried to just punch the rest of the HP out and missed. So that feels
Sorry, where was he at for that? I missed it.
Looked like a cave zone, so I'm assuming that one south of Cole that you mentioned.
Oh, shoot. Again, too much stuff going on. Or no, it looks like it's east. I think he went right back to it. And this looks like a mountain.
Oh, hey, that's that is an indication you should come back later.
Yeah, that's what we call a rough zone, I think.
Alright, Magiwyvern, however, on Seawolf's side, that is more your speed when you've got double barrel hurt more. And Ferran is probably dead, yeah.
Yeah, with Hurtmore you can take down an Armored Knight, but you really, you're probably just a little too low on the hit points to withstand any attack so far. I don't think anyone's have... We have okay armor, but nothing substantial.
I mean, if you wanted to do, like, a light armor grind, you could at least get a half plate, and that's not too bad. Z-Man opting for the chainmail, also pretty good.
Yeah, and we saw EMP take a couple of rough deaths there in Mountain. Now we see Seawolf in there, who went a little soft on this Metal Scorpion and got slept and taken out by it.
Okay, so there was a loose key in the top of Grave, in case you just, I don't know, happen to walk right past Rimmel there.
Alright, it looks like EMP is about to give us our first coordinates check. Again, there's no healing spell, so everything is herbs right now.
Yeah, you're just basically downing the spice rack as you run over this broken glass, and that's pretty easily countable, I would say.
29 south, 24 west. I mean, the coordinates are basically taking you to where every single town was anyway.
Alright, meanwhile, Ferran landing the Hurtmore on the Stone Man. Wow, that is a good chain sleep. Gets it! Alright!
That was a... yeah, that's a gutsy play to get that, which, questionable reward, but it looks like he's dipping in on that money.
Just taking a little bit of hazard pay back to the nearest town.
Yeah, he was really tight to get through there. Like, I guess he still had the herb. I didn't think he was going to make it, though.
Alright, well, Z-Man is about to find out that Droll Magi are kind of unpleasant. Yeah. That one was a little sturdy, too.
So looking at our players' screens, both Fearon and Seawolf have picked up all of the trade-in items. Seawolf still hasn't quite found the staff trading cave, but will, because it's right next to Cantland, so it's not going to be too hard to find. And yeah, so it's basically grind and find the sword and armor somewhere.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how much everyone has found already.
It's come so fast, I completely forgot to track any of these things on my own.
Yeah, so it looks like EMP did the count and got Erdrick's sword.
Awesome. So we know that's every key item check already then, too, because we've already seen Hawksness. So it's armor somewhere. I think Z-Man got to, what, the 4th spot in Grave?
Yeah, and Mountain Cave has been kind of a fiasco with all these dragons, so we haven't seen much in there.
Yeah, I think Seawolf made the first 2 chest checks, but I didn't see anything interesting, or if I did, I forgot.
Alright, but we got level 9 on Z-Man's side, and okay, 10 hit points is better than nothing, but not by much.
That puts you in the territory where you can avoid getting one-shot physically by most enemies, I guess. If you're able to actually heal up to that point, which again, we still don't have any heal spells.
Yeah, you definitely are still hurt marble, which is a bad feeling when you don't have the armor.
Now, EMP is going hard on the Stone Man here. We'll see if he well, he's got the sword, so he's doing a lot more damage. We'll see if he's able to take it out.
This sleep chain is kind of crazy, too. Not enough, though.
He still needs a little bit of luck here. I think he's just really hoping for armor. I don't see it on our trackers yet, but a token was in the Untitled Treasury, so if he hasn't got it yet, he should have it really soon. I kind of imagine that would be a hard thing to forget about. Yes, no worries, trackers. I'm calling these things out because I know that it's been hard for all of us to keep track of what's going on. Everything's just right here.
Alright, well, EMP survived an Axe Knight, so that's going to be a nice bit of experience. Z-Man is just going to work over this gold man.
Alright, so what have we not found? The Jerk Cave? And, like the Stones Cave. I think that's it, isn't it?
The Jerk's in the basement of Tantajal.
Oh, that's right. So we haven't seen Swamp, and we haven't seen Breckenary, but I don't think anyone's sad about that.
Yeah, it's like... Sure. You can keep Breckenary, that's fine.
So at this point, it might be more about catching a grind, and I don't... Like, what do you see Stoneman, that's not super hot, but how far are you going to get in the overworld with no healing is also a bit of an issue, so it seems like right now we're looking for good enemies to kill.
Yeah, and I mean, this zone seems pretty solid. the cave zones seem like they were full of stronger enemies as well, so might also be worth considering. But yeah, this is just how do you get like to a point where stonemen are actually not terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking about this earlier somewhere where I was like, you could give stonemen stop spell and hurt, and I'm still taking like an Axe Knight with the Wombo combo more often than not over them.
Alright, well, we haven't had someone dig out the Hawksness zone very much either, so maybe this will actually be a pretty solid move.
Yes, the dubiously named ZZ is spending a lot of his time in there. And, I don't know, Spectres? 2-shot? That seems okay.
I feel like these would have been the ones you wanted to see at the very, very beginning of the game.
True. And if he had the sword, I think a Stoneman grind is possible. That might be what EMP is doing. It looks like EMP is very heavily trying to find something to find. And we had him out in that one zone, like, hurt-mooring AK-47s or something.
Yeah, so far it looks like Z-Man is our only uncoordinated runner right now. Magiwyvern's good. Yeah, maybe this won't be so bad.
So what is about the worst thing that we could see happen in the seed right now? That's what I kind of have in my head. Are we looking for, like, armor in Stone's Cave through Swamp, requiring you to walk like 300 steps from Tantagel? Is that about as bad as it gets?
No, I think armor in Sharlock is as bad as it gets.
It's an interesting comment. Why not dive Sharlock at level 10? Well, our players could go in there and grind on the first floor of Sharlock, and that doesn't sound bad to me.
It all depends on what's in that zone, but the thing is, like, your HP is still dumpster tier, and anything in there can 2-shot you. So I'd feel a lot better about it if, like, HP was, like, maybe 65, 70.
True. I mean, by the time you go buy 6 herbs and walk into Sharlock, it's a bit of time, but you could also just leave really quick, too. Walk back down to Cantlin to get more. So, I don't know.
And chances are pretty good that if you're leaving, it's in a pine box, so...
You will have to eat, like, 6 damage going in and out, too, because of the lack of armor. Swamp's gonna take its toll.
Oh, hey, Warlocks have hurt more. Jeez.
Yeah, buddy. So yeah, I think we still haven't seen all of Mountain, correct? I think the last chest still eludes us. Seawolf went into grave, but I think... Did he get taken out? Yeah, he got slept and destroyed by the Droll Magi, which he was swinging on instead of using Herbmore. So he didn't see either of the deep chests. Let's see if he peeks in there. I kind of feel like you're doing this. You're doing it with the you get the Staff of Rain, cast Return. I think he's going to peek into Sharlock.
Yeah, I mean, if you can like double hurt more green dragons and such, it wouldn't be so bad. But not having any way to heal with magic is also brutal too. Yeah, I kind of like the zone that EMP and Z-Man spent a lot of time in. Speaking of Z-Man, this is his attempt at this monster now.
Yeah, I don't think he's got through this yet. Again, it's just the death necklace. There's no real rush to finish this one off unless you want to do like the gold grind for some armor or something. Might be the most useful thing right now.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's just Z-Man not having that information. You know, if this is armor, it feels really like a tremendously attractive option.
Yeah, has he seen Cantlin yet? I don't think he's noticed it.
Nope.
Which again, like how eager are you to just walk circles around Charlock, I suppose. And Seawolf is back in Hawksness, so much for the Charlock check. Now we see Ferran getting his rainbow drop. Let's see what he decides to do after this, where he's looking for armor and go stats, and that is it.
Ouch.
Thinking Z-Man's just kind of doing a walk out here, just see if he can find something before he dies.
Yeah, like just a better zone or something would be helpful.
Yeah, maybe something interesting, if there is anything interesting out here at all. That's something that could be a separation point for our runners, is how much time they spend exploring versus grinding. Considering the grinds aren't very good, it's kind of a huge question mark.
I mean, they're not good, but neither are your chances of finding like 2 things left on a map where everything has been within 40 tiles of the castle.
Yeah, it might all be about, you know, is the overworld something worth fighting? And so even if you get sent back, you're still getting reasonable amounts of experience. It could be worth it.
Oh, hey, a cave.
So, stones or swamp? What do we got? As soon as I saw the word fortune, I kind of chuckled. So that makes it confirmed that armor is in Charlock, and that our players, like Z-Man, if he just happened to see what was sourced of Charlock, he would be done. It would just be entirely grind and go.
Hit points up 47, and you get heal more. Alright, now's the time you walk around the Charlock lobby.
Right, yeah, now you're good. This is the level you were waiting for.
Yeah, EMP's gonna take off like a rocket. Yeah, judging by Z-Man's exploration, he hasn't found Cantlin yet.
And it looks like EMP is grabbing some money, probably getting a full plate, maybe? Although, that's an odd amount of money to go. Okay, he was double checking. Yeah, so he's probably going to pick up a full plate. He's already got the large shield. And then we might see the Charlock. Maybe, I don't know if you're going to go deep at 54 MP, but I think it's worth going in there.
No, you're just gonna sit in the lobby. Probably do figure 8s around those opening pillars.
That's always fun. The Seawolf is opening up the door to Charlock. I don't know if he's just going to take a peek and see if there's a decent enemy in here. He's almost out of hit points as it is. And although he is really close to a level, so maybe he's able to snag that on 1 kill here.
Yeah, and a werewolf is a non-trivial possibility. But Oh, werewolf with heal more. Well, you can try again. That rolled kind of low, actually. Oh, they're throwing herd out as well. Okay, so that's pretty solid.
You don't really expect going into a werewolf fight with 12 hit points to last, what was that, 4 rounds against it?
Yeah, but now Seawolf gets heal more, so it actually works out really well.
Yeah, you don't even have to leave. But he does. So Z-Man makes it through Swamp Cave, I think? Did he check the grind tile down there? I don't think he did. That would be the most interesting thing, I think.
I don't think he did right now. Right now, Z-Man is just... I don't know. Z-Man is walking through New Jersey right now.
Shoutouts to everyone in New Jersey. It's good of you to, you know, live in a swamp. The Z2 randomizers would play. We call this a dig shake seed. And so Fron hits level 11, is about to get all the good news. He did pop up the LOL on screen there just a minute ago, so he's got to feel pretty good about it. This zone has actually been... this might be the same zone as inside Hoxus. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, so... Well, now... Z-Man, are you gonna walk the other direction? That's all you need to do.
It's weird. We're at a point where I cannot tell you who is in the lead of anyone. Like, Z-Man looks... He's suffering a little bit from not finding Sharlock, but that's it. And, yeah. Maybe that's what we're seeing everybody else, trying to finish up the dives in all these caves that they didn't finish before.
Yeah, I think EMP's probably in the best shape right about now. It's just, you know, got the full plate, got level 11. It's all looking up.
Again, we still have what, 5th chest in Mountain that none of us have seen, and the 5th chest in Grave, I believe.
Yeah, so speaking of Mountain, here goes Z-Man.
I think EMP is also in Mountain. It's just a little hard to see because he's not turning the lights on for us. Well, EMP has seen Cord, so he has to know where the Staff of Trade-In is because it's right next door to Cantland. You would have to willfully miss it.
Okay, so it looks like EMP is just gonna heal more, fight down this Red Dragon, which is... No, you're not. Red Dragon has heal more.
Was a good idea, briefly.
You're gonna, I don't know, try to land a stop spell? I mean, this is good intel for Sharlock, so you might as well.
And there we go, a big old torch in the bottom of Mountain. Wonderful. And now we see Fron heading into Sharlock. We'll see if he... I think this is a grind play.
Yeah, I think so as well. EMP's almost out of healing, so... this is going to be a little dicey. Hopefully, get some big swings to get this dragon into heal more territory. Oh, 43 is survivable. Alright. Got it anyway. Alright, well, that was a ton of experience, but now you're completely out of resources. Maybe you'll get little heal. 34 hit points! What?
So level 12 was pretty good too. We're already in Death Necklace territory. Right now, we're actually lagging on MP and Strength, and not a whole lot.
I'm astounded, especially because I think Hangry said, like, back when everyone was level 8, like, the Death Necklace is not looking too relevant right now with this low HP, and nope, now we just broke the curve.
Alright, Ferran is going down. I don't know how serious of a dive this is, but just getting that search spot found is actually pretty useful. And I think Seawolf, did Seawolf clear grave? Did he find anything interesting down there?
I don't think so.
Oh, the flute, so the definition of nothing interesting.
Hey, until there's a golem.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh wait, we got an Axe Knight on Ferran's side. Wherever you are, you should probably stay there.
I think he's still on the first floor of Charlock.
Alright, so... Werewolves, Green Dragons with heal, and Axe Knights. That seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, the werewolves are a little bit suspect, but I mean, if you decide not to fight him, you can run pretty easily. Werewolves are the second easiest enemy to run from in Charlock, but still pretty easy.
Or if this Metal Slime Zone is amazing, you just put the Death Necklace on now. Or, no, attack power is not quite there. But that's something to keep an eye out for. If you can start just cracking metal slimes, that'd be pretty funny.
No, I think EMP was hoping to take the Red Dragon Express out, and just wasn't showing up for him, so he finally got fed and left. But Ferran has made it halfway through Zone 2, and I think he's gonna see if he can make it. I think he got a bit of wind. He's this far down. He's gonna try.
Yeah, I really don't like this at all. I think if you're gonna do the dive, you just have to fight your way down, and then... Like, sure, I don't mind fighting your way down, but at a certain point, like, this is all burnt time if you don't make it, and you are so likely to not make it.
Yeah, I don't know. If you made it to Zone 3, then I think it's worth it, but you've missed out on like 5 or 6 enemies so far, and now it's... I don't know, he could do it. 67 agility, and he hasn't seen any reds down here at all. In fact, with the exception of that Stone Man, everything down here has been looking really good to fight.
You know, I guess Ferran just wanted to play Pyramid no matter what it took. But, nope. The judges say no.
I would not be surprised to see him come right back and do this same sort of thing. Now, he doesn't know that the bottom of Grave and Mountain are trash, though, so he might still go that way. But that had to feel good. It almost caught him up in experience when he was down, I think, around 600-700 before he went in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the play for grinding. Just beat up everything in the lobby, go out, take a nap in Catlin, rinse and repeat.
So, Fairy Water is an interesting purchase right now. I'm expecting to see the full herb contingent coming. And just a general question, has Z-Man found Cantlin yet?
I don't think so. Z-Man found Dragonlord 2 Breath, though.
Of course it would be from a poltergeist. Somewhere Archfield is wincing.
I honestly wish armor wasn't in Sherlock, because I'm really curious how quickly people could have finished this.
I don't know that it's going to slow us down a whole lot. Yeah, we could have seen a 40-minute finish. It's still theoretically possible, but if you're fighting on the way down, like even if 13 winds up being go level, yeah. So I don't think we'd have to have a ton of stats for this to be a single dive. So it is worth noting again for our bottom race that Z-Man has already qualified for brackets as in guaranteed the second spot in the group regardless of what happens, because he's the only person at that record and he wins the tiebreaker if he loses, and if he doesn't lose then he just finishes second, whereas Ferran is already out. So again, they're playing for pride. I'm pretty sure Ferran isn't going to feel too bad with this tournament if he wins this race. And Ferran is going down again. Seawolf right behind him. We'll see. This doesn't look like a grind. This looks like he is going to be checking for some good stuff here too. But he's doing swing hurt more on the werewolf. He knows better. But I wonder, because we haven't seen that heal pop up for really anyone else, if that heal more or whatever that was, if that's just a really low rate.
And of course, when everyone else would love to see a red dragon, the only person without Erdrick Sword finds it.
Yeah, the heal on the green dragon's a little bit annoying, but it's probably not costing you too much. Like, you can always just throw another hurt more out afterward, or you can just keep swinging, and with 116 AP, they can probably out damage it. Meanwhile, Ferran has now made it to the second of the Zone 2 areas and is running from most things now. I think he wants to get there, and he's willing to sacrifice the experience at this point.
Yeah, Ferran's in a lot better shape to get this now, but it's also... I don't know. I don't know how much getting the armor now kind of helps your dive out. And you are kind of far off on a couple of stats, so...
Yeah, just the fact that agility could, or excuse me, the MP could just drop in a huge chunk on 13 would make me really nervous. Of any stats, to be short, when it's HP and MP, I get real nervous because the game likes to chunk those. The curve sometimes gets funny with those two particular stats.
Alright, Z-Man, we heard you like red dragons. Nope. No, you don't.
And as I was saying, that EMP gets the level, gets 29 MP. This is kind of close. I don't think we're quite there yet, but really, really close to go level.
No, I think attack power even with Death Necklace, not quite enough, but you're right, it is close.
Yeah, that's 16 rounds on average with 11 MP, 128. Fairy Water is probably not enough now. You're still a little too far, probably 2 heal mores away. Ferran taking revenge on that wizard that ended the last run down here. He probably doesn't feel too good about that, but he's still really close on the experience. Only EMP has kind of shot out, and EMP has just been wandering around the overworld. So,
well, that is a stronger dragon, but still easy to run from at this point.
Alright, so first 3, Fairy Water, Herb, and the armor. He's going to check the rest, though, it looks like.
Alright, bottom left.
So whichever one of you put in for whatever the bottom left chest is, congratulations. You win our Love and Adoration.
Oh, nice key refund too. And some money.
Again, does the armor really help with the grind? Maybe. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but you're just happy to get it, so when you know it's go time, you can go in one shot. While Z-Man is searching kind of a spark over duplex over there.
Well, I mean, regardless of what your strategy is for grinding, just having the extra armor and the regen helps out a ton.
Okay, at this point, I think he's expressing some frustration with the lack of Cantlin, and finding and just searching everything. So there we go. I am wondering what EMP is looking for. Is it just, like, the only thing he was missing, I think, is, he doesn't know that armor's in Charlotte, but what else is he missing?
Harp Cave?
It was right next to Cantlin, though. Did he just forget about that?
I mean, Z-Man hasn't found it either.
Well, he found Cantlin. That's why I'm, like, scratching my head. Because he's got the sword. He had to get the coordinates somewhere. Nope. Yeah, he's on the other side of the swamp continent, too, which is just nothing. So Ferran is now settled into the grind here. Looks first floor, which was pretty good. I don't think there was any floor that was particularly better than another, as far as that goes. So
the X-Knights do have some nasty stuff, but it's definitely mitigated by having the armor as well. So yeah, just buckle in and kill a bunch of stuff that's up here, and we'll see what the next level brings.
I will say that my experience with the current version of the randomizers, this being kind of talked about in chat, is that this one seems to have squeezed the field a little bit closer, I think. I swear that race to race, I don't really know who's going to win, and I can't give people very heavy odds. Whereas in the past, I felt like most of the races were a little less of a toss-up.
Yeah, there's been plenty of crazy upsets in this tournament so far, and I fully expect that to continue.
Well, this is crazy. If EMP is just unable to kind of put the news together here to finish this up, it's heavy advantage to Seawolf, and there is at least one person heavily rooting against Seawolf and one person heavily rooting for him. Two of our players, Kiglis and Guelph, have both finished. They're tied at 4 and 3, and if Seawolf joins the party, they will have a 3-way tiebreaker for that last spot in the Druin Club. But if Seawolf happens to lose this race, then Kiglis gets it all on his own by virtue of the tiebreak.
Alright, meanwhile Z-Man is just, I don't know, just searching everything now. And so far he's found some old car keys, a boot, a rusty fishing pole, but not the sword.
Wandering around all this swamp, I think he's gonna catch some foot fungus, unless he deals with that.
It's cool. He stopped off at Bass Pro Shop and picked up some hip waders.
You know it's a good seed when we get a Bass Pro Shop spot put in here.
Hey, I mean, Dragon Warrior 3 had a pyramid, right? I'm not that far off.
Oh, no, I like it. And EMP is still wandering. How did he just... I don't know how you saw Cantlin and not the staff area. This was so confusing. He must have just completely blotted it out in his mind. Or did he... If he died on the way out, he may never have checked it and just forgot about it. That could be a thing.
Poor Z-Man. This is rough.
Now we do see level 14 on EMP screen. It didn't really give much except more hit points. That... I don't know. I still think that's comfortable doubles, especially with sub 80 defense, that I could go on that. But I don't know. It's possible. It's shoot, yeah, it's tight. Even with the fairy water, like a full set of fairy water probably still isn't enough. But if you're thinking you're behind, you might try it. Of course, the one person who might be thinking of doing that would be Fearon, but he's also the one who, with the strength agility build, has the least amount of hit points. And the least likelihood, like he's running a full 13 points less than EMP, so no, I think he's going for another one.
Yeah, I mean, the sooner Z-Man ditches these NASCAR strats and stops turning left, the better off he'll be.
Well, he might find it. He is... Oh, there it is! There it is, and he's probably not super happy right now.
No, not at all.
So while he was doing all of this, Fearon has actually jumped out to a fairly significant lead, both with experience and with that armor. Now, if level 15 gives a ton of magic, getting that armor early may not matter. That's the one sort of saving grace here.
That has to be so frustrating.
And it does appear as Seawolf is diving, he's almost to 14. So if he gets the level, he might think, hey, this is enough, I'm going. And, you know, once he sees it, he's going to know that's probably not the case. I don't know. And if he has a full set of fairy water, he might try it. He's in the sort of situation where he might feel like he needs to against someone like EMP. You know, I've mentioned what everyone's kind of playing for in this scenario. With EMP, he's actually clinched the 1C. There's nothing losing. He still wins the tiebreaker over Archfield Monk for that first spot. But he would be the 4th person to finish the tournament with an undefeated record in groups. And that could mean a lot to him. Not that you really need much of a reason to want to win anyways.
Yeah, you know, this bottom floor isn't a bad zone either if you just wanted to just fight a bunch of stuff down here.
Yeah, you could wander around the zone. You're probably going to lose a heal more before you get to 7,500 or 2, but no, he's going in directly to the Dragon Lord. We'll see. I think he had a decent amount of fairy water. We'll see if this works. I think the odds are a little bit low, but if he gets some decent rolls, if he can pick up a double or two, I think this is winnable.
Yeah, this is not a gimme. I guess that's 2 swings and still no death necklace. Nope. Alright, gonna fish for it.
So if he doesn't equip the death necklace, I don't think there's any shot in this fight, actually.
It's, I mean, you are hoping for an absolute ton of doubles.
Yeah, the average rounds on 119, according to my list, is 23, and you have 11 Heomores. Like, you can double up, and, you know, you're still probably not getting this.
Yeah.
So we'll have to just kind of keep an eye on what's going on over there if we see some sort of Hurtmore or something pop out towards the end. But luckily for him, his opponent is lost.
Yeah, this definitely feels misguided. So I think all you have to do is just start, I don't know, start chunking Hurtmores.
Well, the good news is that the Fairy Waters at 119 are actually a pretty significant boost, but he only had 3 of them, so that's still like 20 rounds, and has he got... I don't even know if he's gotten more than 1 double so far. Yeah, he's swinging on 42. That's an automatic.
Yeah, it gets a fire at 42, so yeah. Not, yeah. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, that might have been a, I think I made a mistake, let's just end this now sort of scenario. We'll see what he does now if he goes right back into Sharlock and just kind of chills. He's dodging the swamp. He might have forgotten he has the armor. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just not really sure what happened there. Like, maybe the, I don't know, miscalculated the attack power or something.
So, just as a callback to, I don't think this race was restreamed, and I don't think it's ever been vodcast, so I don't know if anyone saw it, but the Seawolf versus Quinn Patrick, I think it was both of their first races of the tournament, where Seawolf died on the Dragon Lord in a very similar situation. I didn't see what damage he was doing, but he swung while he was in the red, you know, in a dead zone and got taken out, and it did allow his opponent to win that race. But it's possible it was the same sort of thing. He forgot to equip the necklace or something like that.
So Farad fishes out 5 extra strength, and I don't know. It's looking a lot better.
We've seen Sharlock. Sharlock does not look rough. This is one of the softest Sharlocks I've ever seen. So I think he's going to just take this. Seawolf, however, is... Okay, he is fighting on the way down, but I think Faran is a favorite at this point with these stats. So at this point, he's probably running from everything. There's no more easy levels at this point. He would have to do another, like, 2250 or something to gain a level. You know, up till 15, you can kind of swing through and still possibly gain a level on the way down while, you know, skipping fights when you're low on HP as you walk around, but not in this scenario. So he's going to run from everything, but he should have the stats to make a serious attempt here.
Alright, so Faran dumping 2 of the 4 magic points that can be spared, and I'm assuming the other 2 will be used as soon as that stone man shows up.
So on the left side of the screen, while they're doing that, Z-Man has put down the drop. He got everything he could going into Sharlock now, and I think this is an armor dive. We'll see. He doesn't have the stats yet to win, so he's not going to try to swing, and he's just going straight for the armor. And it's kind of our last update as we kind of swing around to everyone. EMP is still somewhere. I don't even know where he is at this point, so he is lost. Has he found Breckenary yet? Because that would be a find in this seed, which appears to be nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, nothing of value was lost, right?
Yeah, it's like, what does the seed do? It puts everything next to you right at the start, throws armor and Sharlock, and Breckenary gets yeeted off to the nearest star system. That's almost perfect, with the exception of armor and Sharlock. Yeah, the situation seems to be the EMP lost Staff Cave or never saw it. He might have gotten confused and like duplicated Grave with it or something. I don't know. That's just a completely blind guess. We can always ask him after the race.
Yeah, Seawolf is, you know, for somebody that's fighting their way down, is, you know, he's cruising pretty good too.
Yeah, there are a lot of green dragons, and those green dragons have hurt. So he is not taking much damage as he's going along. We're not getting enough MP to get any more heal mores at 15. So this is going to wind up being an extremely good strategy, whether he realizes it or not. And throwing the flute out on the golem, this is a ton of experience. 2 of these bad boys will get you the level. But you're going to waste some time using the flute. He's got the time, so probably doesn't realize it, but yeah, he's comfortable doing this if he has to.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling like all 4 runners at this point are thinking, but nobody's finished yet? Like, surely somebody has to have god-routed this.
Yeah, the real missing point to all of this has been, where is my, you know, where are my levels? Where do I find things? Now, here's the question. Did Ferran put on the Death Necklace? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Ferran did 1 swing and fished for a stop spell, and got another one, so... Oh, didn't roll very high on the next one, so... But got another one. Alright, so... Possibly carrying a triple. An opening triple. Or, that'll be pretty nice. Nope. I cursed it. I'm sorry, buddy. It's all me.
105 max hit points is going to be pretty rough for that, but I'll see if we have anybody in chat who wants to count. This is, like I said, he's fairly favored as long as these rolls stay good.
I mean, I learned something. I did not know that the HP check happened between DL1 and DL2. So yeah, eating those herbs really didn't do a whole lot.
While this is happening, Z-Man has found the herb in Sharlock's navel. Nothing interesting there.
Yeah, Z-Man just doing the judge's table check. It's probably a little bit of metagaming, thinking this is the only reason nobody's finished, right?
Maybe he just checking everything because he also really wants the flute.
I guess it's true. A little bit of a completist streak. Alright, so Seawolf burns another Gilmore. Got to level 15, so has that extra attack power. And I think we have another fight where the Death Necklace doesn't show up, it seems.
Seawolf picked up 15. He really kind of needs to equip that. 124 with some Fairy Waters is possible, but it's a huge stretch.
Oh, Ferran rolls an 8. That's gross. Yeah, the dice have been betraying Ferran on this right now. And I think the swings are going to be enough to get DL into kill range, but easily not.
Well, here we go. Final swing, and...
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! God! Whoa!
Absolutely amazing. Swings low, ridiculously high hit points on the Dragon Lord, almost max, and he takes him down with a really nice pat on the back from the Dragon Lord there at the end.
And, wow. Unbelievable. gets a double with a hit for 25.
And there we go. Ferran finishes in first in the race and on our quad with a final time of 1:04:31. GG. And yeah, I have absolutely no idea why the Seawolf is not equipping the Death Necklace. We've seen it on his screen, I swear. So I'm just as confused as you are, chat.
And we're joined by Ferran right now. GG.
What? Wait. How am I in? Wait. So I'm in. How did I finish before Z? What? I don't understand.
You got mad. You went and got the armor. That's it.
Wait, I got mad and I went and got the armor.
That was the winning strategy of the scene. Just kick in the door to Charlotte, get that armor as soon as possible. Because really, it wasn't a horrible
Z
time.
decided to go look for the mountain cave, I'm guessing?
I think that's
or deep dive grave, maybe?
Z-Man lost Cantlin. Just didn't find it for the longest time.
Just right underneath. Oh no! He eventually found it, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Z-Man just got the armor right now.
Oh. See, I figured with this whole tournament, I've just been going for kind of the memes because I figured I had no chance whatsoever. But then I played decently like this, and it's like, man, what could have been? But the whole tournament, I've been playing Strength Agility because hardly anybody plays Strength Agility. And I thought, alright, well, the extra agility might help in Sherlock in trying to get down to the basement. And I figured, alright, there's 7 chests in there versus 2 in the grave, 5 in the mountain cave, which who the heck knows where that was, because everything was so concentrated right by the start. That I just figured, alright, if I go into Sherlock and the armor's there, then I'm a genius. If not, then I'm one of the dumbest bleeping bleepers on the face of the earth. So I just happened to guess right.
Yeah, this was your genius time, and yeah, you cashed it in, all right.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm from the Philadelphia area. It's a typical Philly sports thing to play your best after you're already eliminated from playoff contention. So this just fits right in. And yeah, my chat's giving me the rim shot here.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, if you could figure out the Dragon Warrior randomizer equivalent of trading for Cliff Lee, then you'll be all set.
Yeah, that worked out fantastic for us. We had the 4 aces and didn't win a GD thing. I'm going to get smacked on the... Yeah, you bet that's code, absolutely. Oh, Chad is having fun here, and, yeah, there's a reason my audio was not used for the broadcast. Oh yeah, chat noting, not even one, the fun police were apparently on vacation. Didn't find a single one.
I think Z-Man ran into plenty and then didn't see a single one after finding the sword.
Oh, wow. Oh, Z's forfeiting? Oh, no. Sorry, spoiler. Spoiler.
Oh, whole day.
I think we were seeing that right up on the screen when that happened, so he decided...
I was looking at the race room, and I forgot the race room's a little bit ahead of what you're seeing on there, so I might have potentially given about a 15-second spoiler.
Well, now 15 seconds later, we're joined by Z-Man. It's a tough one.
All I want to hear from Ferran right now are 3 words. You were right.
Right. Unbleeping believable.
I told you. I told you were going to get me in this one.
This just... I mean, I didn't even have time to think, and that probably was the best thing for me, because I try to think and nothing happens, to take the old line from Curly from the Three Stooges.
What was go level?
I went on 15.
All right. I was at 14 when I had my little fun there. So I don't know if Edge or Aaron mentioned, but my major issue there was I ever so smartly never searched south of Sherlock.
Oh, so you didn't? Yeah, so you didn't see. They did mention that you hadn't seen Cantlin. And my chat's telling me tell him how you killed the Dragon Lord. So at 15, I put on the death necklace, and I was down to I had 0 MP, was on minimal HP, and Dragon Lord had to have been 164 or 165 because I swung it for 163 and it wasn't enough, and rolled a 9 on my last possible hit. I thought, and I think I was at 32 HP, and Dragon Lord meleeed me for 27. So that was just, yeah, I did not die at 163, and I, for all intents and purposes, should have.
Well, that's just justice for getting ambushed with 90 agility.
Yeah, so much so that I made a sounder in my channel based on that call from Cards the other race about me being unlucky. LZ Cards fan 23. What was it exactly? Well, I'm gonna pull it up and find out. Burgundy could have 900 agility and still get ambushed by an armored knight.
I mean, yeah,
that's how unlucky he is.
Well, I'm all right, fine. So you're still rivaling Beta.
No, don't get me wrong. Beta has. I stopped myself there. Beta definitely has some rotten luck. I definitely was going to use another word that would have gotten me kicked off of DW Randomizer. Some brownie luck, we'll call it. Brownie luck, yes.
Oh, man. This was fun, though. I enjoyed it. It was a great scene. I really enjoyed playing it, except for the fact that I, explored about, 90% of the map when I really didn't need to. And I never even found Breckenary.
I mean, what was Breckenary? Everything was in this little concentrated spot. I don't think I went maybe more than a screen and a half outside of the radius of the castle. Everything was right there where I needed it.
I
found Cantlin. The coordinates were 29 south, 24 west. Went over there, got the sword.
Yep, right by the grave.
Yeah, right by the grave. I only did the top 3 in grave because I had low resources at that point, so I never did the deep dive. And at that point, it was just all right, where's the armor? And decided, all right, well, my best odds are in Sherlock, so I went into there and figured if the armor's down there, I'm a genius, and if it isn't, then I look like one of the dumbest somethings in the face of the earth.
Did you even find the mountain cave?
Nope. Never found mountain cave, never found swamp cave.
And we have Seawolf finishing with, I don't know, about your margin of victory there, Ferran.
Yeah, that looked like a Ferran there. What did he have, 7 HP left at the final swing?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I think it was 7.
So, I mean, the flags are standard, but we're going to have a little bit of chaos in this tournament with the 3-way tiebreaker.
Would you expect nothing less than chaos for Z-Man? Surprised you didn't suggest chaos flags. Well, probably because I would have said absolutely not. Well, I figured I was out of it, so I might have said, yeah, why not? And then I would have finished in 7 hours.
Alright, so get your GGs out to Seawolf, who joins us now, and congratulations on keeping it alive for now.
I got back attacks so many times that race. What happened?
GG, man. Good playing, bud.
Yeah. I know. You're going to have to wear your shield on your back this time. Don't hold in front of you.
That was wild. I'm going to work tomorrow looking behind me and like looking back and forth constantly. It's going to be terrible.
Alright, now did Seawolf and opponent have the same seed that we did, or was it a different seed?
That was the same one.
Same seed, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it would just copy and paste or how that worked.
So, alright, so I'll ask this of Seawolf. Did you ever find the mountain cave?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, just checking, because I forfeited. I accepted the Dragon Lord's offer, but I left Cantlin. I never searched south of Sherlock until like 55 minutes into the seed.
Oh, woof.
Oops.
Yeah, I'll do it too.
Oops.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, no, I just, all that first, like, 3 screens. One screen right was Mountain Cave, one screen left was all the towns, and one screen south was Cantlin. So, yeah, just, there's a whole world out there. I didn't see it. I just kind of stayed home and, punched green dragons and other random things walking around. I never grinded anywhere. I just, fought green dragons. They were so squishy. They were heal and hurt only. And,
yeah, they were gorgeous. The werewolves weren't terrible either, except when they would throw a heal more out there.
I avoided the imps that heal more, so those guys heal more. Blue dragons that heal more. So I was like, I'm not fighting these things. I'm gonna have to stop spell or something stupid's gonna happen. And I'm trying to save my.
Yeah, I didn't even try the blue dragons. Much to the
no!
I know there was no 180 this particular seed.
No, I'm looking at EMP. It looks like he didn't get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, 15 is close, and I mean,
15's dicey.
Yeah,
I tried 15. Yeah, no, just you were down. I think that first one was bad. The second fight, I had to heal more walking the DL. I think that cost me, and between that and the ambush in the Form 2.
Yeah, and so
max it had the max 165.
Max,
wow.
Huh? Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I was so happy. I'm like, all right, what's my? I'm good to go. Ding! Dragon Lord breathes fire. What do you mean breathes fire?
Yeah, I was telling Z, I lucked out. I was down to my penultimate swing and hit it to get up to 163. I had 32 HP, and Dragon Lord meleeed me for like 25, and I was able to get the last swing to get to 172 and get the win, but yeah, I had maybe 7 HP left when all was said and done.
Yeah, this season, even last night's season with me and Fred, same thing. Last swing kill of the Dragon Lord because it just was they were high HP and angry. There was no way around it.
And we're joined by EMP now. GG, tough luck on a kind of a crazy seed.
Yeah, it's Stone Man at the end.
Did Stone Man have anything funky? Because I only fought like I think I fought one in the field somewhere, and I fought the two. Obviously, the Hawk's Nest boss and the.
Not that I saw. I thought it just had punch.
No, it was my dive at the end where it blocked me 4 times in a row. 5.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, that'll do it.
Well, being run blocked from a wall of stone, yeah, amazing how that works.
Bonk bonk.
Yeah, I mean, Ferran also found out firsthand agility is just a suggestion.
I mean, what does him? I got 20 ambushes on my count according to my screen here.
I didn't even look at what my well, I'll have to get it when it comes around here.
23 for Ferran, 26 for Seawolf.
Yeah, ooh. No, I was everything, every spike tile, every time I went to cave. Sleep was fun. I got those. I got slept and killed in front of Cho Chest about 3 times in this seed. I think I almost killed the Metal Scorpion and it got me right before Mountain Cave chest. So, good job, that Metal Scorpion.
Yeah, 3 crits, 8 dodges, 9 blocks, 23 ambushes, and 92 bonks.
Yeah, so Chad is asking how y'all felt when you got all of the HP in back-to-back levels. I guess we'll start with you, Ferran.
Well, the high HP was good because I don't know about anybody else. I think I was the only one who went strength agility, so I figure, all right, if the HP is high, then that gives me a little bit of an advantage, and that's what I used to go for Sherlock and get the get the armor fairly early on, all things considered.
Yeah, Z-Man, I guess you ran, I don't know what that build is. Is that still strength HP?
Yep, it's still strength HP.
Yeah, so you guys got...
Zeds. Ha! I love it.
No, it's ZZ.
ZZ.
Oh, ZZ. Okay.
It's 90s extreme stuff. You gotta spell
Oh,
the
it's
Z.
not plural Zs. It's ZZ. Okay.
No, there's actually 2 E's at the end.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at the first 4, so that's.
Yeah. No, there's 2
So
E's
it looks
at the
like
end.
Zs.
Right.
Yeah, no, the HP was nice. I only thought, like, the whole scene was like, yeah, I don't have any healing yet. I have hurt more. I have, big stick. I'm pretty well set until I find the armor. I just need to find HP to... Oh, there it is. Never mind. So, but we couldn't heal. We had HP. We didn't get heal more till, like, I think the 2nd level. So we got, like, 70-something HP out of nowhere, and no heal more still. So
yeah, it kind of worked out for you, though, Seawolf, that you pulled heal more right when... I think you had, like, 12 HP left and were ready to just go back to the castle.
Yeah, I was like, oh, hang on, what's this thing? Oh, the power of creation. Okay, I'll put it in my chest and keep walking. Why not?
Yeah, we did talk about map misadventures early, so a question for EMP. It looked like you were having trouble finding the turn-in cave for Harp.
Yeah, I found it and then completely forgot about it when I went to Cantlin. Forgot I hadn't seen what was in that cave.
At least you saw it.
I guess it was missable. I guess if you came from the west and went right into Caitlin, I guess you could miss it by a tile or 2.
Or if, you never actually searched south of Cantlin until frickin' 55 minutes into the scene.
Touche.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Sherlock, yeah.
Alright, I'm not alone.
Alright, I'd like to apologize to my co-commentator, Aaron. I've been doing all the talking up here. Is there anything you wanted to say?
Well, I was going to just add an insult to injury for EMP and just be like, I think you were the first person to get the sword. So you were the first to Cantlin, and then the last to the Harp trade-in.
I think the sword wasn't like... Actually, the sword to win the game at the end, but like... We had hurt more level 1, so it wasn't like the sword was stopping me from doing anything else in the game besides, kill the Dragon Lord.
True. And I think because you guys have pretty much covered everything. But yeah, with this win, Seawolf, I think that puts you into a tiebreaker race, correct?
I think it's made a mess of things. I think 3 of us now are tie-broken for the last spot in the group, so I've made a real mess of things. So I apologize in advance. We gotta play one more game, so... Oops.
I don't know who you're apologizing to. I think the only person who feels bad about this might be Keglis, because I think he was in if you lost. But Guelph, happiest person in the world right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, my last 3 seasons have been really just kind of like grindfest, so I don't know. Maybe they won't play it. We'll find out. Maybe they'll see me coming and just run for the hills. But no, it's a good time. So it's my first 2 races. I lost the one. First one I got smoked, and the second one I lost by a minute, I think, to Archfield. We were both in Charlock doing the same thing. So the race has all been close. Last night Fred was behind me by 7 minutes, and that was an awful grind seed. So yeah, the races have all been close. So it's been good to play and good to watch.
Yeah, awesome. I've caught a few of your races that haven't been restreamed. Sometimes I'm, the guy lurking and peeking in on everybody. But yeah, and again, GG's to Ferran and Z-Man. I think this was so weird because it was like there wasn't much exploration needed, but the exploration and decision making wound up being really, really important.
Somebody, Aaron, or somebody should play this scene, knowing what everybody knows, right? And how fast could this seed really have been? I mean,
that sounds like a DK 9146 or a NES Cardinality project. Like they're big on the optimizing of jet seeds like this.
I mean, could you get it sub 30? Could you?
Probably.
Could you?
It's where you grind. Like, obviously, the treasures there and the things are there. It was like where you get your levels at. You need to get to level 15 at least to take care of business. And there's no good spike tile stone man, just a grind and a half. Those swamp caves.
Yeah, it's very encounter lucky. I mean, I did a lot of my grinding in Charlock. Just green dragons and werewolves on the top floor. And some axe knights as well. Yeah, sub 40 maybe, but I don't know about sub 30. That would require a lot of RNG going in someone's favor, and If anything I know about Dragon Warrior, it's that RNG is not usually in someone's favor.
True, and I think what you were doing there, Fran, was the best grind. I mean, I think the Swamp Cave, and I think EMP was the only one to take advantage of it, had a green dragon on the spike, but Swamp Cave was also way out in the middle of nowhere, so that wasn't something you could really sit on for very long.
Yeah, I had no idea. I never found the Swamp Cave. I never found Mountain Cave. I never found... There are a lot of things I didn't find.
I tried to check the spike tile and swamp. I really did, but... back-to-back reds kind of said, no.
You found red dragons, okay. I hadn't seen any red dragons, I don't think. Yeah, encounter 0.
Neither did I. I thought they were on vacation, but apparently they just were...
Oh, lovely.
Oh, man. Oh, they went up to the Poconos for this seed. Okay.
But yeah,
it was a Pennsylvania reference. I figured, yeah, Keystone Connection, Z-Man would appreciate it.
I'm close enough. I'm in Jersey. I'm close enough. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're close. Exactly, you're close enough in Jersey. People in this northeastern region, they know the Poconos is a popular destination for mountain-type things. I can't ski, so I'm not really one to go there. But hey, you know, to each their own.
I'm from the Midwest. Everyone goes to Myrtle Beach, so.
That's not terrible either. I've been down there. That's a good time as well.
It's the mini golf capital of the world, if I recall correctly.
All right, so I don't have anything else in particular to add. Does anybody else have any last thoughts or words about this?
I mean, shocked that this ended the way that it did. Looking forward to probably providing more voicing and whatnot as we head into the bracket stages, because I know I'm not playing that far, but I'm surprised I got as far as I did. And yeah, looking forward to whatever insanity the bracket stages of DW Randomizer bring into the mix here, as chat's throwing sounders. Yeah, exactly. I missed it by that much.
Oh, no.
Sounder.
I just want to, as always, thank our trackers, Camion and Venicus, and thank Math Girl for the restream, and thank you to Edge and Aaron for hopping in the booth here. I'm looking forward to watching this back, and just how jaw-dropping you guys were reacting when everything was right there.
Yeah, this will be a fun watch back. Just popping off as things are happening second by second.
All right, and as we try to figure out our raid situation here, just to go over, I don't think we got it on screen, but I can read off the list here in just a moment. There are the races that we still have tonight and tomorrow. I believe Armpoli and Billick are underway, so are Smashy and Up2NG, Zarnax and Centroid, and I believe Jake Hoper and Scarlet Shadow started a little bit early, so they're all going. And then the last race tonight is Lord of the Synth versus Jake Hoper. The third race in the Jake Hoper trifecta today at 1 a.m., which might be up for a restream. It's on the list, but I haven't seen if anything else has been formed. And then tomorrow we have, I believe, just one race, Velu V and Fitz and Toaster, scheduled at 9:30.
I was trying so hard not to step in there. It's just natural. It's just the instincts as a commentator. I'm like, nope, this is not your gig.
Just casually, just hang out and enjoy the show. That's all we do.
I know. It's just second nature for me. I was like, well, coming up here on DW Random, yeah, but I don't want to show up the commentators here.
We're still live.
Oh.
Hey, you can do it. I wouldn't mind.
Hey, it's all good. Yeah, Ferran, you want to just take us out?
Well, if I don't slip again, as I almost did there, as I almost threw out Z-Man's favorite sounder. But yes, thank you all for tuning in here to DW Randomizer. We will possibly be back in about 2.5 hours if Archfield Monk has anything to say about it. But if not, then we'll bring some more insanity to you as we close out the group stages over the course of the next couple of days heading into the weekend here. Thank you for tuning in. For our restreamer, Math Girl, for our tracker... I should have paid attention to this, doggone it. Camion, trackers, I should say. Camion and Venicus. And for our broadcasters, Aaron 2U2 and Edgeworth, I'm FearonBurgundy, saying stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. So long, everyone.